Hey guys, this is Javex. Today I'm back for another video. Today's video is gonna be on the Centurion 7-1. So what is good about it? So let's talk about the Centurion 7-1. What is good about this tank? First of all, it's actually, in my opinion, the best tier 9 medium. I have played only a couple of mediums, and one of them big. And when I meant by a couple, I meant only one, the E50. I know some other mediums, like for example, I can get the WZ120, but I'm not going to. But in my opinion, the Centurion is going to be the best medium. Well, apart from the best Tech 3 medium, sorry. My apologies, I just had a bit of supper, so yeah. But anyways, what's good about the Centurion 7-1? First of all, its gun. Its gun can carry HESH if you're running the L7B, which is actually the second gun you can equip. You basically have the same style, just the HE is different. You can choose to have the heat gun, which is the L7A1, or you can have the L7B, but I do recommend the L7B more, mainly because of the HE gun. Next, let's talk about this tank as a whole. So first of all, your turret, it's basically a Centurion 1, a upgraded Centurion 1 turret. If you think about it, the roof seems weak, but it actually isn't that weak. Though yes, you will get penetration, you'll get penetrated through there, unless if the tank is running a high enough caliber heat gun, yeah, they will already ever go through that, especially with your 10 degrees, you can actually make it almost impenetrable to armor piercing shells. So let's talk about equipments. First of all, I'm running calibrated shells because yeah, the HESH pen is not the best. So why not just make it why not just make it as good as it is? Make it even better. Defense system because, well, I'm not gonna ram anybody, of course. Improve optics because I'm not going to camp. Camping is not the thing you are supposed to do with this tank, by the way. Enhanced gun lane drive because, well, because of obvious reasons. Supercharge is not that good, IMO. Improve assembly. This is actually going to be the simplest one of the whole of all time, so yeah. Engine accelerator because, well, it's better to go for improved control because your speed is already good enough with the Griffon, and vertical stabilizer to decrease your aim time more. For shells, I don't recommend holding any. At most, you will just do something like this. I'm going to go full HESH because, well, what's bad about this tank is maybe the fact that your premium penetration is actually lower than your standard shell. So I have two replays. Oh yeah, and also I've forgotten to say this. I have two replays, one with the barrel type B, and if y'all do not know, that's a 83mm caliber gun. And in both games, I'm playing with player 21. So if you're watching this, yeah, you're featured on my channel. But what's good about the type B, barrel type B? First of all, it's reload. This is the only reason why I got it kind of quite a while. I also had the Meteor 4C, which is the top engine on the Centurion, the middle engine for the 7-1. But at this point, I was just thinking about pushing forward, just thinking about trying to spot with my friend and try to get shot. Yep, of course, hashtag balancing. But I always make this joke when I put a carbon camo on any tank which I own. This is not a black tank. Because, well, that's reference to another game which I used to play. Alright, I played World Warships Blitz. They have their black ships. That was a very good penetration. But man, I got another penetration. The good thing about this tank is actually the overall, you actually have one of the best, in my opinion, one of the best right here. Because I'll come back with about 2 seconds reload time. And it's both of these games are in burning games. I forgot to mention that at the start, but yeah. Burning game, boys. And this is actually how I normally earn. This is how I earn my points to get these 7 money. At this point I was thinking, should I push on the back chat? Should I who should I target? Until I realized I should target the TV. At least my 2 second reload allows me to do it. I got weird penetration there. And I should really not see that. At this point I knew that the STV was already there, so I just pulled back, deciding to actually allow myself a bit of room. I bounce on, most likely it's upper plate or it's turret. I penetrated him, penetrated again. This is actually one dangerous thing. I don't have map awareness, but that isn't really that isn't the bad thing. It's just how I'm not loading primal shells. I have 20 primal shells and yeah. Well, there goes that T-22 who got actually I'm pretty sure he got HG penned by Diego. Well, don't worry, bad chat. That will be in the video. But seriously, like I'm pretty sure the bad chat expected the T-22 to actually survive another few shells. My apologies, another few shells. At this point I was thinking, should I push the games? Well, there goes a bit of the MXCC points. At this point I was thinking about maybe pushing STV1. It would be a bad idea, but you know, I'm full of bad ideas, so I'll just make it a good idea and push a STV. Guess it was not a bad idea since he was not targeting me. There was a waffle which I couldn't get a shell in, and a E100 which I couldn't get a shell into as well. At this point each of them have 1 life and I have a lot of damage to farm. We have a lot of HP to get through, especially both playing full HP, so yeah. HG and at this point I was, just minding my own business. So then the E100 decided to ignore. This is me catching his target. No, it's not a Centurion 7-1, it's a Centurion E100. That was a joke by the way, but yeah. I didn't do the most, but it's still good enough considering the fight damage. I'm basically a stock tank fighting against their tanks. The only real threat, to be honest, on the enemy team is mainly their T-22 and their STB. Not so much their E100 and their 5120. Now time for the second game on Wasteland. This was actually my first game with the HESH gun. As soon as I unlocked the L7A1, I just straight up equipped the L7.
Time to roll out.
And I still had the middle engine, so yeah. At this point I was thinking, where should I push? And I was like thinking, you know what, push game. See how it goes. And so I was like, you know what? I mean, this map is not good for me. I mean, considering my camouflage, but this RHM is gonna.
Punch right through their armor.
Yeah, he didn't like that at all. I hit the IS-3's space armor. So at this point I just straight up loaded APCR. I loaded HE just to shoot at the car armor. The one thing which I would always say is maybe buff the current oven's side, because the issue with it right now is actually the fact that you cannot actually you actually cannot even saturate. I do think that they do need to buff like the hider
Our gas tank is hit. Nice shot.
except for maybe the action time, but yeah. I honestly think that they are power creeping very hard.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Anyways, back to the game. I pressed the AG, not the hash. Oh, maybe AG. Decided, you know what? Oh,
Enemy armor is damaged.
me and player 21 each got Charlene. At this point I was like thinking, let me try and penetrate him. I penetrate him through the turret. And at this point I just noticed where I got shot. The RHM is not in for a good time.
The driver is hit. We can't go very
But
fast.
at least I just
Penetration.
demolished his head down. But yeah, I actually didn't. But yeah, I died only one time, and that was actually towards the end.
Transport, get out.
At this point I didn't have much contribution left. I'm pretty sure I still had some, but not much. Well, I don't have much, so yeah, I'm just going to leave. But this actually shows you how daily the tank can be when you actually play in a correct scenario. First of all, if you don't notice how I actually position my tank, I placed it in a way that I can actually use the foot of the hill as like my gun depression, as like a hill, I guess you could say. I didn't do the most, I mean, technically, yeah. But seriously though. Oh yeah, and I forgotten, I wanted to show you a game on Dynasty's Pearl. This game. I just want to share one picture only. Well, one thing which another reason why I say that this tank is actually very strong, is actually better than
Enemy is hit.
better than most tanks is actually because
This vehicle is hit.
it's actually because of the HESH. If you don't know why do I say that this tank is better, I just want you to look at this game. I'm just going to quickly head back into the replays, so give me like 10 seconds. And also I'm surprised that the Sheridan is called my win rate is 0.
Let's get this on the road.
So at this point, if you notice, I was just trying to aim at this Sheridan. Well, there goes one hash. Let me clear my throat a bit. Apologies on that. But at this point, it was just me fighting a couple of tanks. Well, just look at this chieftain in Hall.
Enemy is
He hit me in the cupola. I didn't penetrate, that's the sad part, but I take it or leave it. At this point I was like, you know what, AG penetrated. I was like, what? I know that this tank can actually penetrate. It can penetrate the cupola of it. But if you notice that, yeah, the mouse side is actually quite fragile. But yeah, the mouse side can be penetrated by HESH. And that is actually flat, by the way. If you think about it, sounds logical, right? Until you realize that literally the mouse literally has like 185 on the side of the hull and 121 on the side of the turret. If you think about that, this tank with its 231 HE high explosive squash head pan, yeah, maybe a bit too fragile. But honestly, this guy is the same as the FE4202, so why am I surprised? I'm not really so surprised, honestly. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching.